What's up? Welcome to the Crime Stars Show, the channel where you can just vent, be yourself, and speak your mind so freely and expeditiously. It's not what you say, it's how it's said. So please be mindful and respectable like you want the same done unto you. And that's on the real. So sit back, relax, and enjoy it because it's going to be a stone groove. That's right, you didn't pay no money, so it's no need for y'all acting funny. And I hope you enjoy the Carlos Stargell show with that bona fide G, certified true host that not scared to speak how he feels and say what's real. Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Because when they made me, they broke the mold. Oh yeah, and just waiting on the guests to show up. That's all I'm waiting on. And I told them at 6:15, and I hope they don't forget because they can be slow as a snail too. I hate to say this, but hey, it is what it is. But I'm gonna put the music on hold for a second. But anyway, y'all, I'm glad to know y'all doing all right though. I mean, I'm glad nothing's nothing. And it's 79 degrees here in Burlington. And before I get started, just want to say a prayer to the families of the police officers who was shot down in Charlotte. Usually, I mean, they human. Look, they human just like we are too. But I know a lot of people have trust issues with the so-called law, and so do I. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, they the law, but guess what? That don't mean we have to like it now. And that's on the real for real. That don't mean we have to like it, but I will say this: I do respect it. Like I say, I'm waiting on my recurring guests. They slower than a snail. It'll be Christmas real soon. And I'm just waiting on them worse than a security guard. No jive. I'm waiting on them because, like I said, you know what they say too. Slow as a snail. I mean, you know, I can talk that mess because I can. And I'm just doing something else right quick while we waiting. Like I say, trying to get it together. Yep. Waiting on my gifts. I already let them know that we on at 6:15 now. What now, like they say, but 2, 3, 4, what the hell are we waiting for? So I'm just waiting on, them. I'm just waiting. So all I can do is wait. Gotta be, I'm trying to wait. I'm being patient. That's what it's about. Patience, and that's a virtue. So they say. But I believe it too. You did where I'm coming from, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, no jive. I dig it and I respect it. And like I say, I'm just waiting on them. And while we talking now, be patient with them. I'm about to let them know. Hold on. About to let them know. Oh, 1 second, y'all. Oh, there he is. There he is.
Talk to me. Say something.
What's up?
Keisha Myers. How the hell are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm glad I can hear you.
Now,
Talk to me. Say something.
what's going on, Keisha Myers? Keisha Myers.
Always something to do.
I know that, right? You been doing okay though, sister?
I had to, I have meetings that I have to go to. Like tomorrow, I have like a meeting that's like going on a Microsoft meeting.
Mm.
And then I have where I have to go to the laundromat, tomorrow during the.
And like Monique said, You gotta watch those funky draws.
Yeah.
You know, that what Monique said. I ain't say that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I would have said it, you know what she would have said.
What?
I need help.
Oh, she would say that.
Yeah, she would say that. She
Mm.
quick to say I need help, but guess what? I told her at least I don't smell like 9 yards of chitlins and onions and sardines on the side. Now that's funky.
Yes, it is.
Look,
That stink.
You better believe it is.
smell like that. Smell like last year rutabagas and sugar honey iced tea.
You better believe it.
Hey, you see my background?
Nice.
Yeah, that's my old. That's Clarkston. That's where I had most of the fun and memories at the old Clarkston High. And I see they still got the air conditioning in that one. You know they go by Central Air now. And you know what? I need for you to do me one solid.
Mm.
Show yourself, girl.
Hold on.
Oh, take. You ain't taking off your mask, is you?
No.
You know that mask y'all be sleeping with overnight. Y'all be laying up there snoring and with that clay on your face. Then you take it off in the morning, your skin be smoother than a baby's butt.
Mm.
That's you laughing, Alyssa laughing.
It's me.
That was you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, I thought that was Alyssa. Cause
No.
you know she be laughing at me too, don't she?
Yes, you do.
Look, she know what I be talking about, don't she?
Mm-hmm.
You think look, they say them kids are smarter than what you think.
Oh, believe me, she's smarter than most people think. Believe me.
Oh yeah, these kids, our kids are smarter than them kids, like smarter than we were. I ain't gonna lie
Yep.
to you. They try
Well,
to lead me. Go ahead.
yeah, I put it like this. I mean, I was pretty smart in school myself.
Me too. But when it came to life, I really didn't know sugar honey iced tea. Cause didn't nobody tell me nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? I figured it out on my own when I got older.
You got it.
And guess what? And I thank God for the experience.
Talk to me. Say something.
Look at you tall.
No, I'm not.
You about 6 feet even, ain't you?
No, I ain't. I
You used to
wish
play,
I would.
you used to play for the Harlem Globetrotters, didn't you?
No.
You used to play, look, guess what? I used to play for the Decatur Dead Jokers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's too.
It was a ghetto football team.
That's too funny.
Look, had nobody but ghetto superstars.
Hmm.
Now, every time we came on the field, they played that song, Ghetto Superstar. Because that's what we was, some
That
ghetto
was one of my favorite songs back.
Mine too, Ghetto Superstar. Wait a minute, you got your mute button on. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Praise the Lord. I had told Bernard, my friend, I told him, when him and his wife go to one of them, what you call it? Them shindigs or whatever. Them, them shindigs, balls or whatever you call them. Them fancy shindigs. I told him whenever he walk in there, whenever him and his wife walk in there, they always play Ghetto Superstar. Boy, when I told him that, you know he busted out laughing. Get what he told me. When I walk in, they always play that song about a P-Funk All-Stars called Generator Pop. I told him, yeah, they sure do, because I walk in there and start saying, I say, I got the taste. I got the smell too. You see, I always have a comeback, don't you?
Yes, but
You
that's
know, you know why? You know why I got to come back?
what.
Because I'm Carlos, and I can do that.
Talk to me. Say something.
Run a power move on him.
I can do that.
I know that's
And,
right.
and guess what?
Oh,
No one can do it better.
So,
I was watching something the other day, Carlos.
talk to me. What was it?
It was like, it was Robert Townsend when he got the green light, when he was writing the movie, The Five Heartbeats,
Yeah,
with Keaton Ivory Wayne.
yeah, Wayans.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't think that they were going to get the movie done and that Hollywood was going to reject it. They had to do a lot of rewrites and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
Robert.
Wait a minute, you got, wait a minute, hold on, static, 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 take your time. Static, okay now.
Yeah, they were telling Robert Townsend that the movie was going to be too long. They had to cut some scenes. They had to shorten some of the scenes, and some scenes he had to completely get rid of.
Well, they ain't say nothing when they put out the Titanic.
I know, in that long ass dry movie.
Yeah, well, long and dry. When the simp started, when the ship was singing and the band was singing with them. Now, like Steve Harvey said, cool in the game, that was cool in the game, they be trying to get the hell out of there.
You know that's right.
And look, and the captain, he ain't gonna sing. You know what he gonna say? F this, I'm trying to get the hell out of there.
He be like, they be unplugging shit because if somebody mess around and they get shocked. No, thank you.
Hey, look, and the captain be like, fuck this, I'm gone. I ain't saying with my damn ship. That's what they want us to do. Then he probably said them stringy head, thin lip motherfuckers probably had everybody believing that shit for 500 years. That's what he probably said.
Mm-hmm.
And you know I'm telling the truth, don't you?
Mm-hmm. And it would have been about black people, wouldn't have been no move.
Sure wouldn't. They would have called that the resurrection. And that's for real, for real.
Oh, Carlos, I tell you.
You miss laughing, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
I know you do. Hey, check this out. Imagine they singing this on the ship when they be singing, brothers, sisters, come and take my hand. You know that song about the Temptations.
Oh, yeah.
And when they be singing, they won't be no happy people then. The hell?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
It won't be no happy people then, would it?
No.
Look, they be trying to get out the glass house and throw stones so they can get off, so they can get on shaky ground. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what they would be doing.
You got that right.
Yeah, see that I told look, I wish me, you, and Mona Chuck would got on him. Now you know
Mm-hmm.
Mona Chuck need Jesus, and she always tell me I need help. But she need Jesus. You feel what I'm saying?
She need Jesus like Steve Harvey and Stevie Wonder did in that video that you sent me on YouTube.
And look, and she told everybody I need help.
Was that any worse than what your cousin said about you?
Well, hell, all shoot it. Look, they ain't saying nothing compared to what I done heard before. But let me tell you what I told my cousin though. Whatever she called, I told her she was psychotic. I told her she She used to be in that game called Cheering of the Corn. Walk around, walk around wearing mood rings and walk around with machetes. Look, you know, I had a dream about that damn movie when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I was a teenager, really, but you know what I mean. You know the commercial when they had the arm like, they be like, Children of the Corn, like that.
Mm-hmm.
I dreamed the arm went down like that. I heard somebody say, oh. And I woke up in the middle of the night and busted out laughing.
Mm.
And my mama asked me, she said, what's wrong? I said, I don't know. I'm going back to sleep. But I
Well,
tell you,
I have been on a fast, Carlos, really. It really
you've been on
has.
the fast.
Mhm.
Well, you look better.
I hope so. I hope I don't look sick.
No, you don't look sick. You look better. You look like they say it in that movie, Don't Be a Menace. You look light skinned.
You too much.
No,
But
I'm
I
just,
I
come on.
gotta have it.
Yeah, you look light skinned.
I've always been light skinned, baby. That's nothing new.
Well, somebody told me I was light skinned. I said, I'm not light skinned, I'm brown.
Nisha always tell my cousin, the one in North Carolina, he
Mhm.
always said, I'm brown. He said, bitch, you ain't brown.
Yo, y'all need to quit. And speaking of, how's your sister doing?
Oh God.
How's she doing?
You know, she gets along, but sometimes she has her moods, and I'm like, I don't want to deal with it today.
I feel you, but it was good. You know what? On the real, it was good to see and talk to her that day.
Mm-hmm.
Look, she made me holler.
No,
Just
but
like
when you get on the phone, Carlos, you gotta be on it. I'm telling you, when we have our group call,
yeah,
you be on it because I'm telling you, sometimes they just be having me laugh.
just like I do, huh?
Yeah, I be sitting up there. I almost be, and with them, I normally sometimes almost be on the floor. But with you, I'll be on the floor.
You shit, you
I
do be on the floor like you saw them memes,
help us,
huh?
Lord, help us. But
Mm,
at the time, there's a video that my cousin sent me. What was it, like week before last? Last week.
mm.
It was one of those videos with a woman who happens to be over 500, maybe 600 pounds.
Good God Almighty.
And you know that show that be on TLC called My 600 Pound Life.
Yeah.
They should be telling my cousin that she want to go on that show.
For what?
Help her to lose her weight. But she want to go see that doctor that's on there.
Ain't nothing wrong with her weight.
She be telling him, everybody be fat shaming her. Nobody fat shame nobody.
Tell her she don't look like that butterball turkey I seen walking on Ponce de Leon about 2 years ago. Don't you tell her I said that. Tell her ain't nothing wrong with her for real.
She sat up there, was like, she want to go on that show.
So she can lose weight.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that girl. Now, if she was bigger than that, if she was bigger than that whole chicken I seen walking on Ponce de Leon, then I might have suggested it.
No, but I know that her and my cousin, when they get on the show, I mean, when they get on the group chat,
Mm,
because they always be on a family chat sometimes. Sometimes she be at work and she be listening in sometimes she don't.
mhm.
And a lot of the time she'll join if she's not at work.
Yeah, but like I said, please tell her, ain't nothing wrong with that poor child weight.
Yeah, but I asked her, I said the other day, I asked her, I said, listen, I said, you totally given up on going on the 600 pound life? She said, no. She said, I want to have my 15 minutes of fame.
Oh, shit. Lord help your sister. Oh, and speaking of, on the real for real, that day when we talked, all of us on the phone, she was glad to hear from me too, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was.
She probably said, I don't look, she probably said, I look a little different now, didn't she?
Yeah. Because he was just
Tell them I'm old as hell now, shit.
that it's been a while since the last time y'all spoke.
Yeah, and it was good to hear from him.
And for me, with the weight loss I've had, even with my lupus, it's difficult
Mm.
because sometimes I feel like sometimes I may be a little too sick with the lupus, but then sometimes it's like I gain the weight back, but then I lose the weight. So it's like a back and forth kind of thing. So that's
Yeah,
why if I look like I lost too much weight.
yeah.
back and forth and back and forth.
But I'm gonna
That's
say this. I'm gonna say this right here too. And you might change your mind one day. I'm gonna say this just one time. Gotcha.
no,
You got to, man. I
no,
mean, look, guess what? You know what it'll do? It'll stimulate your mind, man.
I ain't smoky from Friday.
I ain't either, but I smoke.
I know you do. You and my brother Emmanuel.
Well, I'll tell him, man, you come down to North Carolina and fire it up. Tell him come down here and fire up the phone. Wait a minute. Yeah. Tell him to come to, tell him to come to North Carolina.
You too much.
Oh,
But going into the month of May, I can't believe my brother's birthday is like in 3 days.
yeah. When it's cold outside, I farted in the month of May.
My cousin sent me a video. I'm gonna send it to you.
What he said.
No, because there was this video where it's these horses, and one sat there ran towards the woman, and the one he was running away, he fought it.
Mm. Oh, Lord have mercy. Hey, check this, Lord. Hey, Keish, did I tell you when I was in right there, that school right there, you see in the background? Did I tell you about the time I had that guy in the class say, we said, ain't your mama pretty? She got meatballs in, never mind. You know, I used to have, they let them tell it. I used to get them in trouble having them singing that in class.
Yeah, but I for a long time had
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting up there, and for even for the last few months before all that before that unfortunate event that took place, like, I've been trying to get some things together.
Yeah, but you don't look bad at all right now, because
I,
I know you've been going through it,
I hope not, because my
but
appetite is better.
but you don't look bad. Now I'm gonna tell you something. I
People tell
don't
me the
I
crackhead.
I don't see some people that look like a truckload. You know what I'm saying?
I'm also gonna send you that video where that big woman's on there and she's talking to somebody across the table, and there are other people sitting there and they're eating with them.
Mhm.
That video was funny, and
I would
my cousin sent me that video,
and
and
look,
my sister.
I would have been like, I ain't gonna bump no more with that big fat woman.
Isn't that what Joe Tech said?
And look, that woman was fat too. He told, you know what he told Leroy?
What?
You can have if you want to. Take that big fat woman with you. I don't want her. I can't handle her.
Mhm. I tell you, it's something else.
Yeah, somebody told me I was old school to death. You know what I told them? I said, don't say that. You make it try to sound like I killed somebody. Just say I'm old school. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I told them. They told me, oh, you so old. You old school to death. I'd be like, yo, don't say that. You make it sound like I don't kill somebody. Just say I'm old school.
Well, for me, I have where somebody told me, I had made a comment on YouTube and it was about the music that was from back then, back in the day. But compared to today, that music was better.
And it really was. Let me tell you why I was so better.
Go ahead.
Because they had real instruments. They were singing for real. They didn't have all this auto-tuning and programming and shit.
Mhm.
They were singing from the heart.
And I don't care what nobody said about
Look,
this.
they were belching to keep from farting.
Yeah, but still the thing is, you got a lot of people like Puff that made a lot of money off of people.
And guess what?
And
And I got some to say about your boy though.
go ahead.
Everybody look at me. Oh, he's a wanted man right about now.
Yeah, I kept telling you, like, he in trouble. He in trouble.
You
'Cause
know what? He talking about we can't be stopped. Well, guess what? They got his ass now.
Yeah, they took one of his sons and threw his son in jail.
Wow. You heard what I said?
Mhm.
He up there talking about they can't be stopped. Well, guess what? Hey,
Hey, baby.
what's up?
Oh, not
Say
much. Hey, peoples.
Hey, the
Hi,
kid.
Keisha.
Hi, how are you?
Hey,
She said, hi, how are you?
I hear her. That's Jade.
Oh,
I smell, what you call it?
you do. I smell it too.
Lord have mercy.
Smell like trees, don't it?
No, that's.
Yeah. Yeah. You see,
Yeah,
over
he's in trouble now. Boy, is he in trouble.
who in trouble?
They got everybody, Puff, TD Jakes, and TD
Mhm.
Jakes not preaching.
Yeah, but you know what though, Peter? But they trying to get everybody who down with did it. But guess what? What can we do about it? I mean, I wasn't there, but I heard some stories too now. But
Well, there's a
I ain't
lot of
gonna
stuff,
go
and now
ahead.
stuff is coming to
You hang
light.
up on me?
Who hung up?
Jade,
With that Jade.
what y'all talking about?
Oh, we will it come up, we'll come out. We look at the background on them.
Oh, okay.
Clarkston High School.
That's what's her name went, that girl from TLC.
Yeah, I went there.
That's the school I was telling you about.
That's why I went.
You ain't know, well,
You
she's
said
younger than
Conley.
you.
You said that Conley.
Conley and one went to Clarkston.
Yeah, but I went to Clarkston.
Where's that at?
Off of North Indian Creek, right over there by.
Is that the
Off of
Camp County?
Yeah, off of Memorial Drive.
There might be the other one, Chile.
Yeah,
One of them went to that school too,
one on did.
but she was raised in Georgia.
I know I went.
Chile was.
I was
Yeah.
there.
Yes.
Yep, I went. That's the old Clarkston High. And like I told you, that's why I met that old brown nosing assistant principal there. And got a nerve to have a biblical name, Moses. Moses Scott. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Follow.
Yeah.
That lady's gonna call you directly. Her name
Okay.
is Carly,
Okay. Follow what?
and you was my supervisor at NTT Data.
Okay. When she's supposed to be calling?
Probably today or tomorrow.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me. Good Lord, have mercy, Jesus. And I had to let out some. Had to let
The
out.
reason why I left because I had a death in the family.
All right, I got
I
you.
had lost my
I got you. I got you. Yeah. Now what you were saying now?
No, but you have all these people coming out now and saying things against Puff.
But this what I don't get. He probably stopped paying them and then they started telling.
Yeah, no, but even before he stopped paying them, they came out and they showed receipts.
Well, still, they still gonna tell on them anyway, regardless.
It still wasn't right. He wasn't paying them.
Yeah, that too, but at the same time, he made his he made his bed, let him face his own responsibility.
He knew he wasn't right. He knew he was wrong.
Yeah, he knew I mean, but you know what though? What can we say? Let him be held accountable. He got to be held accountable just like anybody else. You got to answer the God for all for what he did.
Mm,
And I hate to say this, but I ain't the one to say he gonna bust hell wide open, but something bad gonna happen. When you do bad things like that, bad things happen to you.
Well, you don't need to tell me, I already know that.
And look, even if you don't leave this earth, you will have a long suffering.
Now, I'm telling you. And when I saw, because they said that he made Mary J. Blige years ago get a abortion. I don't know how true that is.
Well, Mary J done been through some sugar and iced tea too. Before but like, hmm?
You reap what you sow sometimes.
Yeah, that's what that exactly. You reap what you sow. Look, let me tell you this. What goes around comes around. Payback is a mug.
You ain't never,
Revenge is sweet and karma's a B-I-B-I
tea,
you ain't never lied.
with spike heels and
gasoline draws.
with the hole in the middle.
If you got drawers that much of a hole in it, throw them out, baby.
Cause the fire will burn through and burn your ass.
There you go.
But I'm just saying this is just terrible. For real. I mean, I know everybody go through something, but at the same time, who are we to judge?
Well, don't get me wrong now.
Let
I
me
don't
tell
want
you about, let me say this right here. I ain't finished yet. They say, who are we to judge? But guess what I say? If your ears heard and your eyes saw, only you and God know. Am I right?
yeah, but I don't believe in judging nobody, even though I be judged all the time.
Well, you
I'm
know
not
what though? I try not to judge, but like I say, but at the same time, they tell me we ain't supposed to judge, but you know what I tell them? I say what I want to say, especially if my eyes saw and my ears heard. And I'll let them know if you don't like it, let the doorknob hit you with a dog should have bit you in the ass.
that one, but at the same time, it's not fair when you get judged and you ain't.
Exactly. That's what I said. And that's when I really tell them. If your eyes ain't saw and your ears ain't heard,
Shut the fuck up.
for real.
Some people need to do that, Carlos. You ain't lying.
And like Monique say, always dipping and dabbing and don't know what's happening. She got down with that one.
But
Now,
I'm telling you, Carlos, I saw this woman, and it's a true story. I went out last week. I went to the beauty supply after I went to the grocery store.
you went to the discotheque too, didn't you?
I did not.
Shit.
I had to come back home because I had to come back and come get my daughter.
Right.
And
Then y'all went to the discotheque.
no, I did not.
I'm messing with you.
So this woman, I don't know what she thought she was doing.
What she was doing, Keisha Myers.
She was, you know, I guess she thought she was gonna turn some heads, but she kept trying to tell me, you know, that I look sick like a crackhead.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her, I said, listen, you don't know me. Back up.
You know what I would have told her? I would have said, go somewhere and play with yourself.
You don't
You
know
are
me. You don't know the disease I got.
right. But you know what though? I'm quick. I'm like you. I'm quick to tell somebody to mind your damn business, stay in your lane, and stay out of other people's affairs. You know
I
what I'm
tell,
saying?
I tell anybody, I'll tell my older sisters, mind their business and stay out my business. You don't know the Kool-Aid and you don't know the flavor.
Right.
Get out my
That's right. Say it like you should have said it like Ron Isley. Get on out my face, or you catch another case. Did I tell you that little boy told his babysitter that? He said, "Get on out my face, or I catch your." Hey, you get the babysitter said, "You gonna catch your ass with me? You don't get out of mine."
Well, Ron was serious in that song though.
No, I actually told him about it on Facebook. I told him that part about the little boy, what he told the babysitter. He messaged me and busted out laughing.
Fellas, you don't be thinking you have people laughing, but I'm telling you,
I'm gonna tell you something about Rudolph before Rudolph passed. I had told him that a friend of mine named Skip, he's come on my house and we used to play this album, this Giving It Back album. I told him I didn't mind because one, I liked the whole album. I said, but it was one song he used to love and I love too, and that was Cold but Lonely. And Rudolph told me that was his favorite too.
mm,
I said, get the chunk out of town, man.
mm,
I said, when my friend told me he liked the Cold but Lonely, I said, I enjoy it when he's come over there and listen to the album with me.
mm.
And I ain't seen him since his little girl died.
Well, I tell you, there have been so many people dropping like flies lately.
Yeah, stretching out 6 feet under every single day.
Mm.
Every second, every minute, every hour, every day.
And you be like, doggone it, who's next?
Oh yeah, like I told my mom, the other day, gone just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I ain't gonna lie to you. I told you about DDF has, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was heartbreaking.
Well, I found out a cousin of my dad, because he had a lot of first cousins and second cousins too.
Mm.
She died just a few weeks after him.
What was her trouble?
I think she may have had some heart troubles or something like that. I don't know. But I met her, and I went to her house when they had a party for her granddaughter. And it was me and my sisters and my daughter and a few other people. And I was just like that out because when I've heard about that, I said, wow, people are just dying all over the place.
Yeah, but you know what though? I'm gonna say this though. Now I told you about my dad and then his brother, my Uncle Dale. Guess what? My Uncle Winston, he the last brother living. My dad's brother, he the last one surviving.
Mm.
And guess what? It's amazing too because I mean, how I told you I used to go to the country down in the area a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We don't hardly go down there now. There's a lot of people dying. You know what I'm saying?
Well, every day you're on the news, such and such died, such and such actress or actor.
Oh yeah, it seemed like when the one to keep the one keep the family together, it seemed like when they leave this earth, everything just go down
And go to hell.
in the handbasket. Yeah, because like I said, my dad before he died, he was the matron. He became the patriarch on our side of the family, the one that kept the family together. But he passed in 2000. You already know. You 2021. You already knew that.
Yeah, he died year after my brother.
Yeah, I mean, you remember you were told when your brother passed, and I was when my dad passed.
Oh, it tore me up. It still tears me up.
I know it do, and it tore me up. You know how I felt when I lost my dad. And like I said, but I thank God that I didn't turn into no slush head after that or no drug head.
You
I
know, I
was
tell
just
you, I don't do all that now. But
look it up.
I went
You
on
know,
this
go ahead.
fast and I got to get cooking in a little while.
Oh yeah, but you know what? It's almost that time. But it's almost that time anyway. But I enjoyed you, and I thank you for joining me on the Carlos Stargell show.
No one can do it better.
Tomorrow. We'll wrap tomorrow.
Oh yeah, but until the next time, God bless you. We love you. Y'all be good. Y'all take care of yourselves and each other. And by all means,
Please behave yourselves. Stop the violence, increase the peace, eliminate the hate.
so until the next time, y'all, peace. Two fingers.